This is Janine Schaults with FM News 101.1. We're backstage at Lollapalooza 2011 with Flogging Molly. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Great.
So you have a set coming up later, and what can we expect? I mean, obviously, you know, we can expect a raucous good time, but what's special are you going to do for this Lollapalooza? Anything?
We play in an hour.
Yeah.
I think we're not going to be maybe as loaded as we usually are. Because
It's
we only
early,
got
it's
an
an
hour
early
to
set.
get lubed up.
What can you expect from Flogging Molly? Have you ever seen us before?
Yes, personally, my favorite time to see you is on around St. Patrick's Day, which you do often in Chicago, so that's always a treat.
Great.
And why is that? Is that purposely? Like, do you purposely come to Chicago around St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, well, Chicago has that great festival, you know, and it's always on a Saturday. So it doesn't necessarily compete with St. Patrick's Day. So we can play Chicago on that Saturday or that weekend, and it's the same spirit, the whole city's celebrating, and then we can go to the warm weather, you know, of usually Phoenix.
Right, because we do celebrate for an entire week.
You do?
Or month.
We appreciate
whatever.
that. We celebrate for an entire year, so.
And I guess this isn't your first time playing Lollapalooza. So what is different about this year, or was it more fun to come already knowing kind of what to expect?
Well, we're getting a later slot today. We're fired up about that. But I think we're just happy to be in this. You know, we're happy to be here to play with all these cool bands. It's gonna be good.
And Lollapalooza, obviously, this is its 20th year. Do you have any personal attachment to Lollapalooza growing up? And
it was my first festival experience in
Really?
'93 when Rage Against the Machine, Tool, Alice in Chains, Primus. It was fantastic. That's when it was a touring festival.
right. And which city did you see it
In LA.
In LA. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you ever think, you know, that you would ever be playing something like that?
Yeah, it was like an ambition, you know, a dream, and you know, right after that, I knew that that's all I was gonna, you know, dedicate my life to, music, and here we are. It's pretty good feeling.
And I guess what's in store for you the rest of the weekend? Do you get to stay in Chicago, or are you going right home?
We're flying to Europe tomorrow, to Hungary.
Oh wow! Talk about a dichotomy between
Yeah,
places.
we're doing a bunch of festivals over there. Actually, the first one is a festival. The first date's a festival, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing a bunch of festivals over in Europe.
Now, which do you prefer? I mean, I guess a festival or your own show? Or I'm sure there's pros and cons to both, but I guess name some of the best parts?
I like them both.
Yeah,
It's like picking between your kids or like apples and oranges.
It's Sophie's choice.
You know, they're just like, they're unique in their own way, and you love them both equally.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sitting with us. We're here with Flogging Molly backstage at Lollapalooza 2011. This has been Janine Schaults with FM News 101.1.